As a filmmaker, seeing the Backrooms, seeing Obsession get made by viral YouTubers, I'm happy for these people, don't get me wrong, and a lot of these people on YouTube making horror short films and horror features, independent movies, independent horror feature films. When I see their work, not all of them, but some of them, and I see the lack of depth, the lack of storytelling that goes into it, it gets very frustrating to me if I allow it to. It perplexes me that they're getting immense amounts of views and making a nice amount of money, and I still can't cultivate my audience. Now, I know this is my Loayza Rights channel, but I still feel this is essential for me to speak about, because, you know, when you lose presence and you have that frustration, that those moments of doubt and moments of just even procrastination, you don't feel like doing something, you don't feel like, you don't know if the project that you're doing is the one you want to be doing, whatever it may be, whatever the trivial and futile artist worries, so to speak, that are irrelevant from creation, because creation starts in the present moment, begins at the present moment, and it begins absent of really thought itself. I know it sounds paradoxical and weird, but it does. True creation comes without thought. It just comes, it just flows. And I want to show you something that just I came up with that flowed through me. And it's not diarrhea, believe it or not. So I wrote something really beautiful. I turned this, my sort of feelings of, I guess, competitive frustration. You know, obviously I'm happy for people that are creating these things and getting movies made, but I always wonder, like, who opens the door for them and why. You know, a 20-year-old director, that's pretty wild. For a $10 million budget movie, The Backrooms, I haven't seen it yet. I do want to see it. I'm going to support it for sure. And Obsession too. Obsession, if I recall right, was made for less than $1 million. And yeah, and it's been doing really well. And also I saw his short film, what's his name? Anyway, The Chair. It was really good. I forget what the kid's name. The actor's name is Cooper, and the other one is, Curry Barker or something. Either way, really good movie, The Chair. Really cool. One of the best short films that I've seen on here, other than my own, which I enjoy, which I'd love for you guys to watch. But anyway, this is Loayza Rights channel, so obviously I published 20 some odd books. Well, not obviously, to me obviously, because I've been, for those of you who have heard this before, then you know. If not, then you don't know, but now you do know. So when we have, you don't even have to be an artist to create from where your challenges lie, you know. When you are productive, when you are doing things that you enjoy, and your mind no longer gets in the way and you're present, things just flow. And it's true. So it's essential to do that, to beat the procrastination, just to do action, to complete action, productive action. That's what we do. That's what we need to do. You know, working in the now later produces the how. That's always what I say. So I took my trivial worries of wanting to be famous, wanting to find an audience on YouTube, because I feel this platform is so beautiful for distribution. You know, it's very empowering, should the SEO and the algorithm be on your side. And I've been obsessed with it for over a year now. I've been obsessed, studying it, studying other people, trying different things on my own Loayza Films channel, all my different movies, my short horror films that I film in between bigger, more challenging projects. And it's been a really cool thing, and it's nice to get feedback too from people who value and see what I'm doing. So, you know, the film that I recently just wrote today, that I jotted down, which I'm going to continue working on as I transcribe it to the computer, it's basically just me having this same dream, this doorway in the woods that is very daunting, very creepy, and it's ominous, and I'm scared to walk through it. And eventually I blow upon a dandelion, make a wish that people would see my work, that they would know me, that the world would know me and see my movies and read my books. And basically he's just kind of trapped in this weird recurring dream, or nightmare, whatever you want to call it. And it's just beautiful. If you write your worries out, if you write your thoughts, if you write how you feel out on paper, it does have a beautiful power because it gets out of you. You know, it's like a purge, a purposeful purge. It's not always necessary. It's not necessary for everyone, but it's something to try. Because you got to do things. You got to try things. You got to do what interests you. You got to find ways to allow trapped energy to leave you, because it's not natural to harbor any sort of negative energy within you. In other words, you can observe it, but to identify with it when it causes tension and rigidity in your body, that's how you know it's running you. And mine's kind of been partially running me, though I've worked for years to have the awareness to separate myself from my emotions, my fictitious ego-made sense of self, to have an over sort of attachment to me as a human being, to my personality, to my ego, to my wants and dislikes. You know, I've done my best to not be overly attached and not to take in other words, just don't fucking take life so seriously. Don't take your thoughts so seriously. That's the moral of that. That's really the easiest thing. And it's the best advice that anyone could tell you, and that I've heard. So I just wish that for you. I wish for you to do what you love and to try things. And, you know, just like Backrooms had its time to shine, and Obsession had its time to shine, and these kids got put into the spotlight. I know Loayza Films, we've done a lot, accomplished a lot, and I'm very proud of what I've put into it. I'm a fan of myself, and I'm really grateful for that. And I say that egolessly, and I'm grateful for everyone that's been a part of all my projects. And I know our time is here, and you guys are finding me, and my audience is finding me. And with that being said, our movie, The Plague, is available on Amazon Prime and Apple TV, so that's one beautiful thing that recently happened. It's good exposure for us. And yeah, more and more great things, as long as I stay here with you, myself, in this moment, and not get lost to the stream of thoughts in my mind that perpetuate doubt, that perpetuate insecurities and unnecessary things, should you choose to identify them, that don't allow you to move forward. And what I am showing you, which anyone's capable of it, I'm not special, you can move forward by doing and just simply getting what's inside of you outside of you. And then if you follow through, make it into a movie, make it into a book, make it into animation, make it into a poem, make it into a song, make it into a painting, make it into a piece of pottery, make it into anything. You've done your work. Do your work and I shall know you. Do your work and you shall reinforce yourself. Peace and love. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening.